know how they're going to get to the sites. That's a question for later on, though. For now, on the defense side, the Cypher can be really deadly. Something that Kesnit's going to have to think about when he gets there.
On a P, holding the flash underhanded here with the wall going up as well, trying to isolate those fights. Be taken, damage done. Grenade on top. Jonah P stepping, getting so much value here. Even with the flash to reposition, there's an attempt by Clouds to punish that one straight through main, but it was shut down by Trent.
Really good. Looking perfect.
Left in market. Isn't it and Shy? Require a couple of kills.
What the fuck was that?
That's a great first one.
That makes it so much more winnable. They now have access to the whole of front site.
Off angle by Leaf though. Damage done, but no kill. Doesn't again. Dash forwards. Has to dice. Trent.
He must have seen Trent. He was flicking that direction. It would come up as a question mark on the minimap. They know that the site's clear.
And now down 2v2. Like I said, all that damage done, so Kesnet is weak, but he's already just been ripping them apart anyway. No way. Here in the util and the reload, whatever. Shy just jumped on it.
Leaf is
great opportunities left it to a 1v2 now for Net. So much to do here. The face is going to come through any minute now.
2v4?
Right from the back of the site.
2v4?
It's all him.
You're
slowing down around in the right moment, but a pistol round.
That round was done.
To him once more.
What the fuck?
We've seen Kesnet be a monster. In the previous two maps, he had so much impact on the attack side. And that round, they've just rescued a 2v4 to be able to win only their second pistol. Not that it did them much good on Sunset, but that's a great start. They get rifles on board for Kesnet and Shy because they have so much money from the plant, from the kills loaded into those two players. G2 are just going to try and fight the mid. This could be a brawl.
Smoke shot down. Really only the one sheriff. Klaus for jump spot. He sees everything. He's like, there's no way. Kesnet swings! Kesnet dashes even deeper!
He just showers all of them at the same time.
It's absurd. It's absurd. Find me another player with as much confidence as Kesnet. There's no way. You see 5 players pushed up into mid on an eco. You're like, no, okay, we're going to react somewhere else. Kesnet's like, guys, I'm swinging, I'm fighting. If you don't follow me up, it's your fault.
Inspiration.
Oh, there's 5 mid, let me ego peek them all.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Genuinely swinging into 4 players in mid with no fear.
The rest of his team's like, oh, okay, guess we gotta walk this way, follow up on it.
That's loaded a lot of kills into Kesnet, though. Now he can play with utter confidence in this round
for G2.
And be close to his Blade Storm next round.
I do not want that.
That's a good punish,
What the fuck's happening there?
Instant there with the one-way. Don't know whether the snake bite was even required. And there's a trip to stop this lurk.
Go trip. Not playing off of it. Hello.
Wow, what a trip.
Either. Yeah,
that trip is cracked.
Dash still there. Oh god, straight past him. Another bite of the apple for Kesnet, but nobody there. In fact, he's just making his way into the side. Back of Jenny. Valen gets that one off. Jonah P from the high ground as well as a high-low setup. Jonah P still active, alive and kicking. But teammates to join him now with Melzer as the lone player surviving on crew. Close to it. Pop down the smoke. A bit of a tap as well. Seeing if he can force out a reaction. Everybody holds for now. Just the nade. Moving around. Melzer is hoping that somebody oversteps the boundaries and maybe he can be granted free kill. Unlikely. Another tap. Look at the discipline of G2. Fully grouped up now. 3 players are not willing to let this slip. All together now. Nice attempt by Melzer.
3 on bonus is not bad for crew.
It is good team play, good discipline, making sure that they're double facing. The high-low setup as they swing out onto heaven, triple face towards the end too.
There was a world.
In all of those instances though, somebody from crew was still able to get a kill. So these crew players are sharp.
Game's on point.
You can see the value of the Cypher though, able to spread all across the map, gathering information in all sorts of different places. And that same trip is up again. They're worried about Kesnet's lurks, and with good reason.
Get out of my way!
Blade Storm finally online.
He gets shot through the smoke, wow.
Particular attempt there with the bullets, but now he's clearing through Cat with the rest of his team. Really chance to explode with a flash. A dash.
A trip.
Updraft, potentially the same.
Is he aware of it now? He should be.
Same spot. Walks up to it.
There you go. Got it now.
Taking away information from G2 in that area. And still a 1-3-1 default for KRU.
Easy to catch someone running in.
Starting to come over to play with the pack a little more, but always got options of ending A or ending B right now.
Good utils being used. Making sure nobody can swing from these angles.
Are people here supporting KRU in the chat? We've definitely got some KRU supporters.
Doesn't get too much done now. Just that presence into mid, making a bit of noise.
KRU supporters, G2 haters. Who's really counting?
Two players still meeting them. G2 grouped up with a knife. Dodge. Kesner still got a Blade Storm. Paranoia's beautiful on top of it. Doesn't have a dash, so Kesner can't really just jump onto the opportunity. Still close to Generator. Needs to be some help here for Trent. Holding it down, but he can't do it against it.
30 seconds.
KRU, Kesner, the rest of the squad, they've got every single
They got
avenue watched
smoked.
for.
What the fuck?
Amazing
They have no
skill
money.
on show here, being demonstrated by KRU. NTA in particular, the X factor for this team.
That is no bueno.
I didn't have super high expectations. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. KRU are just finding so many
¿Dónde
moments
estás la
to let
biblioteca?
their skill be shown. If we catch,
I mean,
yeah, if we catch MTA in the replay here, I mean, the coordination from the team is excellent, but then Lucky just sips both of those players trying to set up a high-low.
sublime stuff.
Coming back. Out of charges.
I read Twitch chat.
G2 with this composition, maybe going.
I actually read a lot every day.
We'll find
It's
out,
just
but
not. Well,
early days,
sometimes you
but
guys say some good
3
shit.
rounds for KRU on our attack side of Ascent is
If anything,
to a great start. Forcing
I read
G2
too
back
much.
to Yuto. Looking like they're probably going to be able to claim that 4th.
chupa mi culo,
Still
culo.
there, Kesnet. Look at this guy.
All right, that's
Hunting
all
for
right.
the
I gotta stop
kills.
seeing that one.
Yeah, this is already amazing work from KRU. G2 need to make sure that when KRU actually funnel into the sites, they have crossfires set up and pieces of utility ready to go.
And fire from net.
I don't even thank the subs. I don't have to thank them. That this assumes.
Grouping up now.
That being said, anyone that does sub, make sure you are subbing for life. I'm trying to retire off this shit. If you're gonna sub, I want that $5 forever. Thank you. I got you, Twitch. With the advantage that you get.
In and out. This trip proved troublesome, but still, they don't really have the guns to be holding the defense, anchoring players towards the back. That's Leaf and Net still close together. Paranoia. Net again. Finally, this guy's done.
One more.
He's already done so much more now. With that
Uno
chef.
más.
He's Brandon,
Uno
good
más.
opening here for Leaf. Round for the back, no shy.
Bien.
Just runs him down.
Bora. No,
Shuts it all
Bora's-
down on
Bora
top of it. Klaus is
also-
out wide here. Bit of danger towards it.
Last player
Trent.
standing.
That's 2 straight to the dome. Trying Klaus down, double face, out wide, Melzer, 1v1, him versus Trent, wins it with the classic.
Fantastic
Get paso,
communication
get
from G2,
paso.
calling out the damage that had already been done to Melzer there, ensuring that Trent felt comfortable using the classic. And what a round from Trent and from Net. Net's 2 shots with the Sheriff opening that one up and halting the momentum of KRU. What is that?
Straight through the wall. Free fire onto the corner.
Crazy stuff. God, you're not going to be able to do
That's a
this
big
every time,
eco.
though. So G2 still need to make these adaptations to deal with what KRU are generally going for in the rifle rounds. Leaf is currently 0 and 5, but
I'm gonna south.
Mid B main seems to be their aim, but look at that. Pulled out of Jonah P already, no command. Waving through.
Hello
gonna
is-
be waiting
hello
for
is
that.
good.
At least
Hello is good.
something Noise.
Next time my stream crashes, I'm gonna
that's
be hella
because all of the
confused.
utility there made it feel like
Hello?
a first B-pop.
It is I.
That KO flash through the window.
It's
Line
me.
up.
Line up. Snake bite.
Larry.
Nades. All combined. Final
the
pulse
fuck?
does
That thing
it.
was not dying.
Lockdown's destroyed. Players are rotating though. Maybe the goal of this was to try and fake. But no, Spike. Okay, I mean, Melzer still got this one. They're into the site here. Kesnet is traded though. In through the back. That's a TP and a committal now from KRU already walking up, but they're blinded. MTA
Damn,
didn't stand
son.
a chance. 3 players now onto lane. The
Lock in,
force
bro.
Drop down, still trying to cover those
Oi.
angles. How is Klaus getting away with that? Valen.
Oi,
Yuto
oi,
on his
oi.
hand, straight through the wall.
Oi, oi, oi.
It's on net. An Odin playground.
Net is
Klaus
online.
too. Lit up now with a neural theft. Lucky.
No pun
will get
intended.
Spammed. A tap. Once more. Has to wait for the second pulse of it. Has to keep moving. Shot dart now committing out.
Come on,
towards Dice.
Santa.
And a double play from the
Not today,
G2
bro.
players is enough to
Actually, good
seal
game
it
so
up.
far.
3-3 now.
The Odin
Fuckers
just
waited till map 3 to
ripped
start
through
shooting
them
back at each other.
there. Phenomenal
Charles,
stuff.
what do you think of the game so far?
And KRU got slowed down because they tried to teleport Melzer into sight with the spike, and he had to cancel. So then they waited for a long time to try to get in.
Yeah.
Because they were waiting for Melter to come and deliver the spikes so that they could get into
Charles
sight
said Cry is
in
free.
that disciplined fashion.
That Odin, baby, let that Odin sing.
And now Trent with his ult towards B main. This is where Kesnit's currently playing. They could try to do something fast, but no. A little bit of discipline, probably worried about that Odin.
We need send merch for Charles. Yeah,
They can
it's
work
true.
with it.
Give him out.
They've spotted.
I got Charles on my
Way,
Prime
but
Classic
no doubt
default
admit,
W.
Compromised. Big players onto Cat.
What?
With the guns though.
Odin on mid.
I was into mid actually, just net.
Yeah.
Straight through market.
Oh,
Pushed up though, spotted, spam through the wall. High pen
Traded.
weapons. Leaf only be able to return the one jump spot.
Oh, come on,
damage
baby.
done knows a shot gone wide and all that space
You
is
hit
about
those.
scaling from Shy. Didn't want to overstay his welcome there.
Oh,
Back
come
to the
on,
Jenny.
baby.
MTA, what an entry. It's fast a bit, quick
you
with
need
it.
one
Now
here,
on the bit of
Leaf.
pace.
No, you don't go for
Spike
it.
still with them on
I
top
would've
of it,
walked
so
out
it's
or
3v3.
held.
The
I don't
retake
know.
of Leaf
I would've
for the
probably-
operator
I
makes
don't
this
know.
one a really difficult task.
Tough to say. Play retake. Demon one walks out
Shit,
though.
Now MTA
Right?
goes for it. Holding to the corner. The cam's really causing issues here. Shot dash there. Ult popped off. Flash
Oh, what a
over the
flash,
top. Spam
bro.
into the corner. Straight through the wall. That's net. He's gone. Down and out. Onto the floor. MTA is going to be able to provide them with that information here. Facing that wide
Oh,
clamp to
no!
another one. And KRU win it.
What on earth? What a response from KRU. It felt like the momentum
No
had been
bueno, no
snarled up in
bueno.
round 5 and round 6 off the back of the eco that he
Yeah,
ended
it's
up
looking a
losing,
little.
but
It's not looking too good, dude.
pulled that
Not
one
gonna
out
lie,
of
bro.
nowhere.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's mostly this play. The fact that they got 2 people into tree without Jonah P.
I don't know why he unscoped. I'm not sure.
Klaus of these.
Yeah.
Follow up at the end.
And MTA with the entry.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to get onto Valen before Valen can use his paranoia, I think is a big error for Valen.
Ferrari peak.
He needs to be able to use his paranoia to stop KRU once they actually commit to the site. Oh, there it goes. But this is an eco round.
Trying to set it up, aren't they? Maybe
Yeah, he
Leaf
almost
this
walked into it.
Or played some for the next round, but he's twice about it. Backing away now with the drone. Kisnitz.
Yeah, Leaf
straight
hasn't
through
found
mid.
his like
Set
footing
up
on
the
this
rest of
team
his
yet. It feels that way at least.
Big rotations from G2 now.
I don't know if it's the team or his
Leaf,
own.
by the way, since you were
personal
talking about
form,
in-game play
but-
some online, he's having an absolute nightmare of
I don't think he's
opening
fully
this.
fleshed out yet.
It's just getting absolutely outclassed by Kesnit.
Walking forwards.
Recalling my
Plus,
boss.
when you run the Cypher, there's no turret to just take your contact. These players
Series 1, all good. True.
just tuck themselves up into
Problem
a
is you only get
decent
2 series,
position.
dude.
I think
Maybe
that's
avoided.
seen Kesnit.
No. They are rotating away. They are none the
What
wiser.
team is the loser of this match playing?
Kisnitz
I have no
has
idea.
slunk in, hasn't he? Look at this guy. Fox in the pen.
EG?
Trip
Oh,
taken
that's the
out.
winner.
It's a completely open site, and he's making a call.
Oh, EG or rematch?
Surprised he
Yeah.
even wanted to break it. But okay, they've given the game
30
away.
seconds left.
But the spike's getting delivered.
EG plays the winner, I think.
Close cross.
Okay.
Get out of there. Yep, Melter, TP across as well. Sight. Stairs haven't actually properly cleared this one, but Klaus, okay, they suspect that everybody has rotated off, but the call there still. Okay, meeting them. It is just the firepower, the manpower with the Hunter's Fury on top, maybe enough to try and settle this one because he's eager to take the fight once
They're kinda
more.
throwing.
Just facing wide into it. Shy for a B main. This is still
Never
watching that
mind.
one, but listen,
Perfect
it's the
place.
Kesnit show, goddammit. This guy, he can't be stopped. One's a little bit more shy.
Opa.
Finishes
Opa.
that fight. 3-5. KRU leading here. Attack side of Ascent.
It's not just the outskilling, but that is there. I mean, Kesnit, Shy, even MTA on some of these entries they've just been phenomenal with the gun skill. But also Kesnit demonstrating that super high IQ in order to find the entry
Isn't the
for
name
his team by
Opa
lurking his
from
way
like
past the
the
camp. That's
Avatar or
a
something? I don't
split-second
know.
timing and super reminiscent of what he was doing on Icebox and Sunset and now here again on Ascent.
Appa. Appa?
Knife over towards B main, letting them know that KRU are not playing that area aggressively. But it's such a passive setup from G2.
Appa. Appa.
No one
Appa.
holding aggressive in any of the extremities. Really far back in mid blades timing.
Oppa
They are
means
making it
older
look like
brother
there
in
could be
Korean?
threats
Really?
with that smoke.
That's cool. I like that.
And KRU are
Taking
respecting
that.
it for now. This would be a round for Leaf to come online. He's taking A very long sight line here.
Opa means oh yeah in Spanish?
Hasn't found an opportunity to get into this game. And because he's so far back rather than dueling up, KRU have this easy access down count.
Waltzing in.
There is a trip to stop them, but by the time they break the trip,
they're just walking up to it.
Exploding onto Valen and Net. This is where the paranoia is absolutely imperative.
Again, spotted. No one able to really capitalize though off somebody getting tripped up into a paranoia. Dash forwards now from the rest of the Net. Only good for the one. Instantaneous trade, flash, off to the side. Nice
shot.
Still with the one. Blaze Storm. Regenerated,
Dash
rejuvenated,
forward.
dashing and backing away. Jonah P.
He's got no confidence, dude. Wait, Leaf doesn't have confidence, bro.
They return.
I don't blame him, but like,
not out of it just yet.
They needed that. They needed Leaf to come online, and Jonah, after having such a great performance on Sunset,
Opa in
carrying them
Russian
through
means
some of
let's
those
go.
big
I thought that
rounds,
was the vibe.
He also steps up for the squad. But the actual
The
utility
vibe, Suka.
still
Alright, that was
not looking
aggressive.
great for G2. There was a knife there that suppressed Valen and stopped him from being able to use the paranoia.
Good flashes, brother.
But Jonah P wasn't suppressed, and
I
there's
guess
the
there
rest
could
of the
be
team
two ways to say
crediting
one
him
word.
on being able to flash
Multiple
them in
ways.
so that they could maintain heaven control, where Leaf and Jonah got the work done. This looks like another of the exact same strategy, but this time G2 are fighting tree. They're not just leaving it open with the trip. That might be a surprise for Kesnin.
Flash, anti-flash position played onto the top corner.
Oh, it's bad.
Does he see this inside the
Wait,
smoke?
what?
It's not watching. It's not watching. It's not
What?
watching. Side by side, the jet players on the Wiser.
Oh my god, he turned because of the
Takes him
crowd.
out.
He turned because of the crowd, I'm telling
Flash
you.
there, right click does not do the job. Valen eventually, it's labored, it's messy, but eventually getting these kills. Trent still alive there, but eventually now brought down MTA.
Oh
and
my
Shade
god, they have the right
powering
read, they
their
just can't
way
get the
through.
kills. They literally have 4
Cyclones
there.
gained.
Placing swarm grenade.
And this attack side keeps going for KRU. So many rounds on what's generally thought of as a defense-sided map.
Kind of
It's
tossed.
so difficult for G2 to hold on. Net's got an impossible task ahead of him.
Not looking good for G2.
Throw it in his face.
I mean,
that was to take first
The score's
contact,
4 to
and there
6.
goes
It
the
looks
swing.
worse than it says.
Melza.
Like, I feel like
And
G2 are
again,
getting
Brett,
fucking owns, but it's only
Valen's
6-4.
paranoia. Way
If I was
late.
to like guess, this shit looks like
They're
it's
just not
8-2.
being
What
able
up,
to
Tom?
identify the timings.
Hey, this
early
motherfucker's on
enough
G2 ass
to
com?
pull out the utility, use it, and stop KRU. By the time they realize that KRU have committed, they're already having to take gunfights. I mean, obviously this being a weird example, but there you see it just in the kill cam.
Answer
Valen's
wisely,
playing over
bro.
towards Switch, and he's got someone in his face by the
This is a
time he
test.
uses it to flash.
Be careful what you say
It's
here.
not a big 5-person burst.
You give me an
execute.
impossible
Much more
question to
difficult for the
answer.
defense
That
to
means
get
they're
the
out.
Plays, but
Or just hard stacking off the Cypher.
Well, I guess
utility.
like who
That would
knows? Maybe
also
they
be
told
another
me
one.
that he's gonna join,
mean,
and then they said no.
trying to get an
Actually,
aggro
maybe they were
Cypher can be
snakes.
main.
Actually, I take it
KRU
back,
not
Baby
playing
J.
there
You're
that
right.
often.
Fucking snakes.
But Net
Bunch of
keeps going
snake
for these
bitches
that
over there.
Get info, but
They promised me a
really
spot,
deep
those
information.
It's gonna be a
bitches.
double peek off Cat with his flash of Jonah P, but they're gonna miss the timing again because they're just walking. They're missing the timing again. Jonah P.
That's probably what
he's there,
happened, I'm
forced to
guessing.
just
I have no
underhand it.
idea.
And where's the
But
follow-up?
I'd love to.
They just can't get the
set it up.
They can't get
Try
the
and figure
timings
it
for
out.
this defensive util. because
I
they
would
don't
rather
have
not
people
know
taking
so I can try to
contact in the right
theorize.
spot.
Or theorize? I don't know.
You know, they don't have that alarm
But
bot to
try to
play off.
figure it out. Because if you know, you can't
Yeah,
say
playing
shit.
back
Because then it's
aggressively.
fucked. But if you don't know, then you can guess. See?
A lot of noise made. 1 minute now. For this one. In the mid control, similar positions being played, but all eyes set
Speculate,
towards
thank
tree.
you.
But again, no
Wait,
one's
this motherfucker
playing
just
like
died here. He's in the same spot.
early contact position. They're playing to jiggle.
I feel like G2,
Paranoia
like,
used way
they just
before
have,
the
like,
commitment.
setups and, like they play very, like, by the book, by their book.
But this is
That's what I'm seeing right
They're
now.
doing B split.
If you were to
The
ask
eel
me.
is in mid. The eel is
They
in
play
mid.
very
RP,
by their
two players
book.
to meet him. They're going to be doubling up. Sprayed through
That's
the tower.
fucked.
Repeat from behind. What
That's
a
also
return.
fucked.
And what an answer. Net's still alive at the back of the site, but he has taken some hits. 7 HP. Kesnit hot on his case. That's 3 in a round for him now. Sets up the
1v2, Trent.
plant. Site to be taken.
Planted.
Pull down to Trent.
Toxins going up.
Fake money, unfortunately.
Toxin screen
All going
down.
down now. Run out of resources. No mollies to force the fight. He can hear the jump spot. At least one of them, but it's the double face of KRU. Almost an impossibility. Trying to catch the timing.
Oh, wow.
Great try.
Imagine.
But not quite there. The Electric Eel and the rest of the squad pulling up to 7. It's absurd what Kesnet is doing. And Shy, too, has just decided to turn up in terms of his fragging in this map. Every duel he takes. I mean, this was a sick play. Don't get me wrong from Jonah P. The timing, amazing. But it's just not enough.
KRU up to 7 on their attack side of Ascent. I mean, a resounding.
Okay,
so
7-4 is still. Oh, they
got
got 7 on attack, so I don't know.
Even if they lose it, KRU are still in an amazing position.
But it's not over.
To win their first, I guess this is not quite a regular
17 and 7, Kesnet. Yeah, he's having a game.
First game outside of LCQ in a long time.
Slow start on Icebox, but been popping off.
Players not with them here. KRU. Not sure what the aim of this is.
I mean, Mel's has got his ult and the spike, so I think this might be some kind of elaborate fake where they're deciding whether to go B or whether to go A, depending on how the reaction to this lockdown works.
They haven't really committed. TP into the back of the site here by Valen. He cancels it. Still with the rest of the team out wide. Spotted.
What a weird round. They all rotated away.
They
took so long to go in.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know why they did.
Immaculate from Melza today.
What the fuck is this?
No one to play off this trip.
It's such a weird round.
They're just taking the time of it as well, so it just gets broken. Smoke, settle down now. Get the rest of the team all the way in as post-plant.
Like, I don't know what they did,
multiple
but
directions.
like they.
Guns aren't good for G2. They do have one thing going for them. No command.
But with that being said, 5-man rotating is crazy. Someone has to anchor the site.
They spot anything.
Why is everyone rotating, right?
So slow.
I mean, they didn't have a site to begin with, but someone's just looking around.
Shy, close. Into logs,
now it's like an impossible situation.
Him ever so slightly.
And they're
Beautiful
somehow
shots
winning.
though from G2, making a good go of this one. Wall up into their face as well, but yes, you're right, the time is ticking. The biggest enemy against them right now. They can't deal with these big main players. Trent!
What are you guys doing?
He's absolutely sealed it.
They don't have lanes open.
And they have enough time,
What
barely.
the fuck are they doing?
What a retake from G2. But is that enough? Getting to only 5 on defense. What does their composition look like on the attack side? How are they going to be able to get into sites without execute-till? We've seen Valen call an amazing attack side on Sunset, but I think
guess it works,
more pressure on his shoulders than there has been in a long while. First game in Tier 1, and KRU are pushing them to the very limit.
Yeah. So many questions heading into this second half, really. All yet to be answered, a lot to find out on top of it. Golden Boy is standing by with the special experts as well.
There's a lot of KRU fans.
Yeah, that's right. I'm out here with the KRU. That's the name that I've given you guys. Well, for one, you got.
He read that shit out loud with a smile on his face and did not think there's anything like potentially wrong about it.
Don't have a bit of a pincer play outside B.
That motherfucker was confused. Everyone was looking at him. He was confused. He thought Golden Boy said something wrong. He's like, what the fuck happened?
That's a fantastic opener from Leaf. He needs more of
Fuck you said.
Guess what? They are so fast. It's rapid. Knife didn't connect. Kesnet dealt with. Paranoia.
And then there's like,
oh my, okay, whatever.
I'm not
Everybody tucked into hell with one
Wait,
player.
what the fuck?
Played across. It's Jonah
Classic Tarik reaction. What the fuck just happened?
Onto the high ground. Klaus with so much more to do, and he just doesn't expect the wrap around.
That's pistol.
There. A pistol round. Gained. G2. Perhaps what they needed.
Now, in the midst of all of that, an excellent pistol round that keeps G2 in things. Trent has a lineup that lands so that he's got a Viper orb one way between grass and tree. I wonder if we can catch that at some point, but you can see it in some of these replays. That is a really unusual one. Something to keep an eye out for if G2 look like they're going towards tree in any of these
Isn't Leaf a known
rounds.
hacker? What? No, who the fuck would say that?
Ronaldo just holding for the push, expecting the eco. One player to receive.
No one understood the joke.
Smoke's coming through now. Shy just gonna attempt to play off the site. Now, there's always the risk. When you're not running a killjoy, you don't have the nano swarms to just layer down into the smoke, so players could swing through them, but they're just making sure to watch them.
And look, it's actually an aggressive trip on the market smoke.
Yeah.
As Net came out, he tripped market, making sure that if anyone tried to
the last game of the day.
swing through there, they would get punished for it. So they have thought about this with the comp.
Already 5, holy shit. Time flies.
KRU shouldn't be able to get too much done here just with classics in hand, but their aim has been so sharp today. I struggle to write them off.
They're gonna die a bomb, it looks like.
Thanks happening.
What?
They're going to
The
hit
back.
a trip.
Yeah, they will.
Did you say exactly?
But if they just play to contain and play for exits,
Looking to do economical damage.
yeah, it could get bad.
No chance to win the round for them. Running it down. Oh my god. Oh my god. And
Here
yeah,
are those exits.
containing, getting the kills here. They need to get out with that rifle and bulldog, but only one weapon surviving.
What an excellent prioritization of the most damage.
Feels like
that
yesterday
Crew
when you
could
won the
do in that
major and then
situation. You see a lot of teams just
Suddenly
group
you're
up
pushing
to try
40,
to
that's life.
only play one side of the
Thanks,
map
man.
on exits and then throw themselves into the spike. But they really made sure to cover everything. So now G2 got a bit of a question actually. Leaf is going to purchase up by the look of things. Yeah, Kesnit's not real.
He's not real.
He's not real, he can't hurt me. He's not real, he can't hurt me.
He's a demon, man. Nightmares manifest.
So Leaf is going to buy in this round, hoping to get up to the Bladestorm, but he's quite a long way away.
Yeah.
Especially with the way that he's currently been playing.
Money situation's weird. Wiggling onto the corner, and MTA, but backs away with a knife.
Did catch onto Leaf, so they know the Jet is in A main. And that's going to pull Kesnit over. Look at this one way, right? Look at that.
Playing in front of it though. MTA.
Oh.
Depending on how this is cleared, if G2 choose to
Timing.
fight this one back towards it, Kesnit's making sure to cover that angle. The orb goes down as well.
Oh.
Look at this guy, so damn consistent. He wants even more for it.
Fuck,
Trent
that's it? The
dare
hit's
step
done?
into it. Unlikely.
He died and everyone stopped.
Man, where is the utility to get them through these choke points? They've got one flash.
What the fuck?
Seconds. Orb finally up. Kesnit. He's just crouched. Does not care, man. He just does not care. Finally retreating.
He's just
away,
a bit
but,
lost.
I mean, G2,
I
they're
feel like
still
since
not through.
Valorant
The
died, they don't
laser
have
into the
smokes.
crew,
This
they're
round's a lot
saving all
harder.
their pieces for this.
Where is the exec utility for G2?
It's just not there. Finally, you're seeing it flash over the top as well with that dash out, and maybe some kills to be found. Leafy's still alive
30
here,
seconds left.
out wide.
That was a sick
Okay,
flash,
Klaus
Leafy.
returns it right from the side. Crew had full containment of that one.
They certainly did. They lost Valorant.
Dollar
early
dollar
on,
bills,
so
y'all.
That's one of the paranoia's gone. But when they actually hit the site, there's only one high flash coming out from Jonah B.
Yeah.
Because they have to use some of that utility to be able to take map control earlier. It's a real worry for me with this composition. If Crew can just bunker down on the sites, I think they're going to be in a great position with the default composition.
Charles, have a seat, my son.
But the score is close. Having said that, G2 actually decided to buy in the previous round. Like we'd said, Leaf bought fully down, didn't get up to the Bladestorm. And now G2 are going, yeah, there you go. I mean, what kind of lineup is that? It's like magnetic when it hits the wall.
It's nasty.
These players putting so many hours into server time. Find the wildest things.
Personally, I don't spend the time in
There's some
servers
Vikings
trying to
on
find
my
this
way. I've been
nerd
using
shit. I
that
just wait for
since
them to find it and I take it. We're not the same, bro.
Old tech.
Yeah, it's always the vibe.
I'm not wasting time for these fucking lineups that you're just gonna take from me. I'll wait for you to do it, then I'll just take yours.
That's spotting Jonah P. Getting backing away, and it's so slow at the beginning here.
Toxins going up.
I think one of the win conditions for G2 on their attack side is going to be trying to bait Crew into fighting aggressive in certain areas and giving away ticks before they have to hit the site. Especially in mid, where this Viper wall's dangerous. And wow, what a play.
Wow. Kill to be found there. Still. Shy drops down into logs. Is he going to be spotted? Out!
Damn.
What a play.
One
indeed.
singular.
That's amazing stuff. The flash combo
Nice
to
shot.
Paranoia,
Nice
knowing
shot.
exactly how to punish that player on lane. And then Leaf getting warmed
Leaf
up,
is leafing.
dealing with his counterpart.
Those are still with a lot of utility. He's wanting to make a go of this one. Picks up a rifle. Bit to get lucky. Post plan being played. Everybody up onto the site.
This is just going to be a save.
Yep, think
Good
it's like,
save.
MTA and Klaus don't have enough money to be able to buy for next, so if they lose the Vandals, they're in a bad spot.
okay, G2.
It is ludicrous that G2, and frankly, actually, all of the teams that we've seen in the Americas
Shit,
are able to
son.
get so much value from the eco rounds, when teams are also, I feel like, buying into them less.
Yeah.
Well, money on for this
some of them
game, I don't know,
really
it's pretty
maximizing
close.
it just because of the threat of that outlaw purchase, but
But I feel like the game
actually don't know
plans
who's
that we're
gonna win
seeing
here.
from teams on eco rounds are really well fleshed out this year to be able to get that first pick and then snowball it forwards. KRU are going to take a timeout again very early on in the half. I feel
Give me those back.
they haven't learned too much about the way that G2 are approaching things, but plays like that, the more that G2 have in their playbook with this composition to be able to generate the first picks or to be able to get into sight,
Timeout.
that is going to make up for any downsides of the comp. Sunset.
Toxins going up.
Even keeping that half armor, I mean, he's got 4.2k to him.
That's a different lineup. This is the more standard Viper lineup, and you can see them picking it out.
Down though, Flash to take control of A main. One player left to anchor the site. That's Melzer towards the back. MTA, his job's to just hold and contain towards Tree. You can hear the players now. That offloads his utility along with the paranoid. That's a lot of tools used.
So much util used there, baited out by KRU. Exchanged not too much on the other side. Leaf, though, having burnt the dash. Normally, teams are going to reset into an A split after this if they want to finish A.
Yeah.
So this is, if G2 continue all bunched up in A main, this is going to be hard for them to get out through the choke.
Mollies might make it easier though. Where did these lineups land? Potentially to the back of
Poison
Jenny.
orb emitting.
Looks like it's in that direction. Here we go, finding it.
What a molly.
Towards the door. So here we go, ult 10 flying MTA.
What the fuck? How is he up there?
There towards hell, an attempt by Keston.
Hey, how is
More
Leaf
than
on that
he's granted
box?
2 kills.
He
to his
updrafted
name.
on that
Spike
box?
down.
That's
On top of
crazy.
it, Trent,
Poison
he's
orb
alone.
emitting.
Here's the footsteps.
Poison's off.
Holding the
Last player
spike for
standing.
now.
He's
30
forced to
seconds left.
abandon Jonah.
Truly forced,
Oh.
and now Kesnet wraps it up. Pretty and neat with
Yeah,
the
I know
bow
he
on top of it.
updrafted,
That's
but,
the lead
that's a
for
crazy
KRU
thing to do, I
gained
thought.
once more.
Just let them try to catch me.
I do think that that was a little awkward there for G2 deciding to all pop out. It was an interesting creative idea from Leaf, updrafting on the entry to try to create a high-low setup and let the rest of his team flood in. But a little too late, not quite enough pressure onto the people anchoring.
I guess it could
And
be
again,
good if he's on the
KRU looking
box and he's
really
like
sharp
covering
with
his
their
team as they
rifle
run in. It's hard to pull
Eco
off.
is in all sorts of weird positions here. Trent is just vying for next with only a sheriff, no armor.
But singing past each other towards A main. Mid. It's the goal for G2 right now.
And Net's done a decent job there getting rid of the turret. Have they? I thought for a moment they might have an angle to walk past the alarm bar, but I don't think they do.
Kesnet with the dash, lots of targets.
Oh.
The rich environment, alarm bot.
Timing,
Now
it's on.
they're dashing in the wrong direction, the wrong
Oh.
side. Can't escape from them. Not quite. Leaf.
Don't run the
Another
wall,
attempt
bro.
for him, but he's
Oh,
not
it's
going to
their
be able to
wall,
get
what
that
am I
kill.
saying?
Still one. Might be good enough now, especially with Kesnet removed.
Trent
He's
misses
been
molly
star
on the
player
door.
for
I
his
think
team.
you're right. I think you're right.
These are the mistakes that
That's
I think
supposed to be
KRU
centered.
have to avoid. Giving
I
away
think
a
you're
pick
right
like
about that,
when
actually.
G2 are just fighting for map
I
control.
was thinking about that molly.
Not enough duration on the drone.
And the camera from Net, again, just letting them know, nobody push behind it.
Contacting up and out of
He's alone
fire.
set.
Through, Leaf's caught by it. Nano swarms as well. The rest of his team can't follow up through, so this is buying time for Shy. The rest of his squad,
30
Leaf just
seconds
played this
left.
one.
Some.
Still close to the dice. Out wide. It's been
That
covered.
timing is
Smoke
so bad for
deep.
Claws.
For him to try and pop through.
Bad
Pistols
flash.
now.
That was a bad
The
flash.
right clicks. That didn't work. Shrapnel straight through him. Melzer, last one left. Has to save, surely.
Planted.
The economy's weird for both teams, but I think you're right. With Kesnet and NTA not having very much money, Miles has just got to go for the save here. And G2 in a 5v4 being able to pop into B. It looked awkward, didn't it? I mean, Leaf was full blind, running through nano swarms, then swings with 30 health. It definitely looked like there might have been an opportunity.
Definitely was the timing, I think.
Yeah, for
Somebody
Klaus
to
to
swing
pick that
through,
up.
Klaus or somebody else to sort of like maybe Shy to swing through the smoke, but
But they get away with it. G2 are starting to pull back into this one. It looked like a fantastic lead the KRU had managed to develop on the previous half, even though it's only 2 rounds, just because of the way that Ascent plays. Very possible to close that.
anyone's game.
With how tight this game has been, and the fact that we're currently at 9-9 as well, all of those conversations about KRU coming close, but then not being able to get the match win. Those are all going to start to rear
Yeah, it
their
is
head
so.
again if they can't close things out.
Let's go.
Because it really looks like they're in control. Kesnet's got 24 kills already. when he has performances like this, you should be able to convert them into match
What's the
wins.
script? I don't fucking know. The script
G2
is
are
fucking
primed
out
to
the
take
window
lead.
at this point.
The perfect flash for that A main control. Smoke's used early. Can see Eco though, fast play for G2. They want to try and burst themselves into the sights.
Timmy's doing his best.
It really is. Kesnet! That is insane. Talk about nerves. 5 health though. A lot of damage being done to these players.
What the fuck?
Eco. Smoke drops off. It's so awkward, right?
This is a weird way
It's
to play
really
the post
odd. They're all going to be just waterfalling down straight into hell. Can they even get these connections? The bullets are raining through. It's anyone's game. RNG is what it comes down to. Still, players survive. Kesner's there, 5 HP, and a dream right click misses.
That could have gone either way. Dude, they could have spammed them, actually. They did a good job of waiting to spam.
Just as G2 drafted it up, I'm sure.
Yep.
Shit, son.
Yeah, that's a very deliberate decision that they went for there, putting so many people in hell, putting the smoke there too, all trying to play off each other. It did work.
That gets so messy.
But yeah, especially when crew have stingers to play with as well. At that kind of range, that is dangerous.
Could have been a coin flip.
He's gonna watch
G2
Ours
have
at the
taken
office.
the lead
Tomorrow
now.
I'll be here as
10
well
to 9.
for the Sentinels
Their
match.
favor.
And then I'm flying back on Tuesday.
The attack side has been all theirs. Only 2 rounds game for crew on this half. Guns by their side.
My ult's blocking
Crew
sight.
put a stop to it once more.
Okay, G2 looking to
Here.
gather up towards
Do I
B
live
main,
in the office?
where they've
What?
got Odin spam off Shy's contact.
I'm tired. I'm
Actually,
tired,
off the
bro. I'm
turret
not gonna
contact.
lie.
Oh, Klaus is gonna
I fucked up in
recon
my
off
sleep, dude.
turret contact and then go
Really
for the Odin
fucked.
spam.
Hold on.
Shy forward, breaks the cam. Been using that one a lot. Alright, does have the Odin spam with the turret now. Feels his hand ever so
It's a lot of
slightly though. It's
kebab.
gonna make
Damn.
Gonna P think twice.
He's made me
Flash.
hungry.
Now the paranoia sent flying. He's making this feel like a B hit. TP into the back of it. Pulling the players away for the rotation. Still 2 remain from crew. Anchored, hard positions here. It's up to MTA with a nade. Up down at his feet.
35 seconds.
Reposition
Everyone's
back
coming
down.
in.
Up to heaven.
Bowser needs
Melzer.
one.
It's a really, really tight angle. Valin! Oh, shot to the cranium. Kesner's time to shine, though. Let's see what he can do. Hunter's Fury from afar. Klaus seeking the support for a long-range angle.
Oh.
Kesnet, it's almost grabbing a second one in that scenario. Shy, he's faster.
Oh.
The double face of G2
Oh, he
is
had a
good. They got
chance.
that discipline in check.
Spike.
Klaus getting a reveal. Odin spam!
No way.
Straight to net. It's a 1v1. 30 bullets left in the Odin.
Time.
Main position for Jonah P.
Oh, he's fucking around too much,
He
I
doesn't
think.
quite break it. He's anticipating the reflank. That's why he has to clear it. Time might become an issue.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't break it.
So
He shot
much to
at
clear
it.
right now for Klaus, hopping over the top. Good movement in the end. A tap, forcing it out. Shots fired from Jonah P. Now reveals his position. Off to the side here. Klaus trying to play this as well as he can. Almost getting this kill. Jonah P. Another tap. Wide with the swing in no time. It's played to perfection by Jonah P. He's won the round for them.
No
I
time
think
yet.
very just about. Yes.
Klaus was so convinced that Jonah was going to be playing some kind of aggressive angle there. He was trying to bait out, you know, a push from heaven or
NT?
somebody anchoring generator. He just couldn't believe that Jonah was playing so far back. And yeah, the timing, so close. Crew are going to call.
Three positions actually. Runs his little wee legs there into wine, so.
One suppressed.
Rest of the team not interested.
It's a nice idea defaulting into a B hit, but it hasn't
shit
pulled anyone
by.
from Crew away from this 3-person setup in B main.
This guy got in main.
On the corner.
Stinger?
Sting, he backs away. Paranoia now. I respect that one. They are sending out Util though.
Oh,
Damage!
oh,
No way!
Fuck, what the fuck?
Like I said, never count Crew out. She's Guardian spam. Leaf being the casualty there. Be left reeling here. 4v5 for G2 now. They were good for it in the first map. Let's see if they can convert once more. It'll be much more difficult though. Uphill battle, players to meet them. Still don't have main control. This time cutting noise, bit of a...
And they've bled G2 out of all flash utility. This is my question again. 45 seconds.
Has to be.
But how do G2 take steps forwards? Do they just have to brute force entry?
I have to be the case. Waiting for the
Oh my God, they're all here.
Okay, Paranoid, main pop flash play as well. It's all combined.
Okay.
Oh my. Jonah P, I don't think he saw a bloody thing. Kesner's still there though, returning with the fire. The cavalry arriving.
What the
Kesner
fuck?
doing his darn. There's still 2 players to meet them here. 25 seconds left. The call is to cancel. G2. Gonna start running up to mid, but they're gonna be met. KRU, gonna meet them here. Vulnerable, spamming them down. Spike dropped. Net.
Oh my
He's
God.
low. There's a door in his way, for God's sake. He's gonna try and burst this one down. Enough bullets for the jump, but 12 seconds left. He doesn't have to give up.
Oh my
10 seconds. Get a move on, son.
What the fuck?
So we can cross. Time barely there, but he's got it. Has to stick the spike now. It's up to Shy. Running with the timing. He knows it. Spam onto the corner. Shy.
What the fuck? No, what has he done? What has he done?
Off.
Oh my
the
God.
almost impossible.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Damn.
These eco rounds have just been so dangerous. I thought it was an absolute mad play to go for the defensive reclear there. Because again, theoretically, G2 should find it really difficult to get into sight. So why are you offering
That was good cast. That was
a
good
team
cast. I
fight
agree.
Right before
That
they
was
would be
hype.
forced to exit?
That was very nerve-wracking.
But in all of the chaos, they actually found enough kills
That's how he got another kill?
with the lower weaponry.
Yeah.
And then the
I can't believe he went back for the
from
bomb.
G2.
That's
I
crazy.
still think it was a good call to try to go B.
That's
They knew that
fucked.
both players were A, but they hit the alarm bot, which vulnerable them. Then the market door was closed.
So many often do is
I would do it again. And again. And again.
Slippery enough.
You know what I'm saying, Charles?
dodge
Dab me
it,
up.
eh?
Hold in spam. A little bit early from Klaus there. Just hoping maybe they were opting for the B rush, but it doesn't connect on 20 players. It's
We'll just
a smaller
hold it.
mid game for G2.
Yeah, they haven't really been in mid this early in the round, I don't think. If they break the alarm bot here, they're creating threats in mid real early. And that's going to pull people towards the center of the map. Maybe make things easier for Net or Trent to get a lure.
Who's at the party? Everybody. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Honestly, no
Everybody in
one
the club
reacted to
getting
that alarm
tipsy.
bot going down.
Door closed. Market. It's now theirs. Kesnet still feeling safe for the time being.
Here.
I don't know how he can feel safe there.
No, I don't know either.
He just is not scared.
He's just not scared. I mean, the door's still closed, but
But if they break the door and B split onto him, what's the escape strategy?
oh!
Bullet for the head! That'll do it!
What a
Yeah,
shot!
that'll do it. Door's broken though.
What?
And here's Leaf comes knocking. Over the
More
top now with
spawn.
a dash and a flash. Maybe the center.
Oh,
Another
that'd have
click
been
and miss.
fucking
With a little
sick,
bit
though.
wide, Shy pulling out the lockdown, drops it down towards his feet. Needs to push them back. Beautiful paranoia, yet Jonah P.
Wait, how are they not
has he done that?
blinds? Where did
Treacherous
Moses
Waters,
flash
it still
go?
sails it through with a lockdown destroyed and a pit on top of it.
Oh
There's
my
the 12th
God.
round.
Wow.
Huge performance from Jonah P. Very reminiscent of what he put together on
Can we
Sunset.
replay that?
He's top of the scoreboard for his squad.
Jonah popped off. Big
Just in
kills.
front of Leaf,
I
who's
thought
made
he
a
was
big
fully
recovery.
blind, man.
No, he was the only player that didn't get caught by the paranoia. We might catch it in the replay, but he bailed the rest of his team out. Look
Oh,
at him,
yeah.
Oh, is
swinging
that what
forward
happens?
to cover for the other
Came
two.
later some
Valorant and
shit?
Trent, I think, who
Wow.
just got whacked by
That
the
actually
paranoia.
saved
I mean,
them.
Jonah's been amazing.
He has.
He's just been amazing.
They're about to all
tonight.
die.
Mad consistency across all 3 maps.
And that-
Kisnet has dropped 30 kills, by the way.
And he has Bladestorm staring into Jonah.
Professor
who has
P?
knife and an null command to take it away. I mean, Kesnet should not be able to make magic
Professor
happen.
P is online.
And unfortunately, this looks like Kesnet's going to drop 30 in a loss again. I mean, it just looks brutal.
Heartbreak.
But the way that KRU operated on that previous eco round, it got them the win. So even though they have stingers and a Bladestorm that can get cancelled, they still have hope.
Do it again. Gotta do it again to stay in the series. Jump spot through mid, now walking all the way through. Kesner just jump spotting off from the well. See if he can spot a head or two, but a bit smoked into the bottom of mid. Denying that information. Lambo's still there. Look at that. Dropping the wall timing in case there was somebody there. Now the no command through. No way! It doesn't matter. He doesn't have the blaze.
He's on 31.
Away from him, but he takes out your star player. Leaf is gone. Flash for Jonah P. Many players to meet him.
Nice try.
Lucky he didn't end up dying there. There was a corner fight, but Valorant is the one who goes down. Shines to the corner. Sprayed them through. 2 players left standing.
2v4?
G2. Trying to get this plant out now. It's going to take a miracle at this point, but that's what's been sailing crew through these rounds of the eco rounds. It's all going well for them. Counter spam in order. Net was attempted to make a go of it, and Trent falls on top of it, so that's crew.
Fuck. What the fuck,
They've been good for the eco rounds now. This consistency is just ridiculous.
It's unbelievable. In the moment that Kesnet had his knives ripped away, he just plucked somebody. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. And then this call, I think, is a mistake from Valen to decide to fight forwards. Valen and Jonah P had the spike between them as well, so that delayed the plant going down, and they ended up swinging into a bunch of people. Just put them in a disadvantaged situation. Right, I'm not talking about the, I mean, it doesn't matter the economy anymore,
It's
but
down to 11.
I've just decided for the rest of kickoff, we're not talking about the economy.
Yeah. Hunter's Fury is a tool for Klaus here, but
I'm invested.
God, battling their way back.
Draw it up in Epic Pen, 1 chance, chat.
1 chance. Seconds. Dropping down here to flash spam
Oh, he's
again.
in flash.
Leaf lines it up by his team, dropping his feet to the nano swarm. Hot feet to it, somehow gets that one. Players though, off towards the staircase. They want to swing this one because they know there's no swing attempt back from G2. There's no coverage.
There's 2 guys main.
Out for main. Shy. Where's he got that? 3 players. Spike is still planted though, but this is such an odd scenario. They are aware of this, surely. That no, for B main, they don't know the Trent's there.
Net baited for Trent, and I think this is going to be the play.
Has to be insurance for the
Oh, wow.
Ripped them apart.
Oh, wow.
G2 take it. It's a 13-11. The Ascension team.